I got given some homework for last episode, which was to discover what 444 meant in Christianity.
Oh, yeah.
And well, one video with a very smiley man told me that whereas the Trinity is 3, 4 is the Trinity plus the creation, and 444 is just really that. And and
Is this,
Extremely
but
that.
very much so.
But I think it's best summed up with this comment I saw on that same video, which reads, quote, Christ Jesus in Hebrew is H3444, God in KJV is written 4.444, the first sentence in Gen 1.1 has 44 words, and God is the fourth word 444. Also, the last sentence Rev has 44 words, the New Jerusalem is 12,000 stadion equals, and one stadion is furlong 185 meters. You add 12,000 times 185, you get 222,000 meters. Its length, its height, 222,000 times 2 is 444,000. So when the four angels holding the four winds of the four corners of the earth, 144,000, each tribe 12,000 will be take. The tribe's 12,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, is 444. The seal of God, are you numbered? Stay clean, God our creator, Jesus, H3444 is coming soon. So I hope that clears that up. Sorry, end quote.
I was going to say, you know what that all means?
No.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
H3, it's true.
Yeah.
So as soon as Half-Life 3, is it going to be Half-Life 3 or Half-Life 2 Episode 3?
They're never going to do it.
I mean, what was it meant to be? Who knows?
It's meant to be Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Okay, so that's linked to the second coming of our Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ.
I mean, according to who you talk to, that's pretty much what it would have been anyway.
Yes, pretty much. But that is... Oh, no, I had one more thing. I saw Stin from the Yogscast. He walked past me at the bus stop, and I didn't say anything. I just watched him walk past.
Oh.
So that's my story about that.
That's pretty
Someone
cool.
I don't know.
I do, and that's the important thing.
As I will say this, as he walked past an attractive young lady on the bus stop, he had a very good look. Because I clocked that.
I don't know why, but that
you know
pleases
about
me.
your celebrity.
I like how you were staring at him, not at the person he was staring at.
To be fair, she had her back to me, and I did.
And you weren't staring?
I did make a note to look when, if she turned round, and to be honest, she wasn't all that. So there you are.
Fair.
That's everything.
Oh.
Doctor Who.
Series 2.
2.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
And 6. Are we going to do them together?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have the Rise of the Cyberman and the Age of Steel.
Size of the Cybermen and the Stage
First
of
thing
Evil.
I'm going to say about it is I don't like it when they put the Monster of the Week in the title.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I know
absolutely.
they're trying to continue the tradition that went on with the classics, where you'd literally have a something of the Daleks or something of the Cyberman
but
every Doctor.
It just removes all interest.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think it has the opposite effect, though, on the casuals, doesn't it?
That as well, yeah. But it could raise hype for this monster.
So make people watch it.
See. Yeah.
Like, how many people would have watched Dalek if it was called Metaltron or The Vault or something?
Yeah.
I would have watched it.
Well, yes, same.
You would have, yes.
We're all that matters.
Yeah.
Just us three.
You make Doctor Who for the fans. We're the ones who brought it back. If there weren't fans, would it have come back?
I remember when
Question mark.
Russell the Davis came up to me once in 2004 and said, Christian, what TV show would you like me to watch? And I said, let me just call Ozzy and Richard.
Yeah.
We'll have a conference call.
Actually, I'll just call Ozzy and Richard. That's what I sounded like back in
This
2004.
production contains multiple uses of strong language.
If you want to find out what we all sounded like back in 2006,
God, why do I always bring
where you can see us improvising a Doctor Who episode.
Might just bleep that out.
Yeah, thank you for
And I'll
everyone
just
involved.
write it in the credits.
In the credits.
Comment. That's the one.
Damn,
wait.
I forgot about the part of my
Wait.
editing process where I sent it to you to put the end credits on.
Yeah. You wait, I'm making a note now. If it's not in the episode, I'm writing it in the comments.
I'm blocking you, mate. I'm going to block you from my channel.
You can be sure as hell I ain't going to mention it.
Anyway. Doctor Who.
Yes.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Doctor Who?
The Age of... No. The Rise of the
Age of the
Cybermen.
Cybermen. What they could have done to fix that is literally just swap round two of the things.
Age of Steel and... Yeah.
Rise of Steel, Age of the
I know
Cybermen.
Rise of the Age doesn't really sound good, and Cybermen of Steel is Cybermen of Steel
No.
kind of works.
It's funny.
But,
Yeah, I agree with you.
part one-
I've thought that before
yeah.
in the past. That exact thing. Yeah.
Part 1, Rise of Steel. Part 2, Age of Cybermen. Because by the time you get to Part 2, you already know what the fuck they are.
Yeah, but they always pre-release the titles, don't they?
Okay.
Yeah, but not everyone looks at that.
True.
Especially now that I'm spoiler-free.
Yes.
I haven't actually watched the next trailer yet.
Do we
I
know when?
haven't-
We don't
I
know
haven't
when the
watched
actual.
anything.
Do we know
I
the
know, I know the date.
exact
I think.
date? Do we know?
When is the date?
Yeah, it was a Sunday. It was like the... it's like the 11th or the 7th.
Can we Google it? What
That's
series
a
are we on?
pretty big difference.
Series 11, is it?
Yep.
Well, yeah, 11.
7th
yeah,
of
sure.
October.
That's him.
That's not too far away, actually, is it?
No,
Exactly.
it's just over 2 weeks away. Holy moly!
Which is all the more reason that I'm avoiding spoilers now, because I don't want to ruin my good mileage on this.
No, me neither.
I literally know 3 things. It's Whittaker, she's got Bradley Walsh with her, and a sonic screwdriver looks shit.
It's ergonomic.
All I know.
Should we talk about Doctor Who Series 2 again?
Oh yeah.
Yes, so...
Okay, let's start with one thing. I really, all the things I don't like about Doctor Who are like the most pickiest things. Like the way the CGI was implemented in one of the episodes was one of them, wasn't it? And the thing I didn't like about Rise of the Cybermen was in the trailer for it in the previous episode, when the Doctor says, "I've seen them before," and they overlay him saying the word Cybus, which makes it sound like he's saying cybers, which makes it sound like he's abbreviating Cybermen to cybers.
I don't remember that.
No, neither do I.
That's the kind of thing that really gets me.
So, first up,
yes.
what do we think of the redesign of the Cybermen?
That is my favourite Cyberman design.
Agreed.
100%, yeah.
I've seen unused designs that I've really liked, but
Yeah?
yeah, probably my favorite one that I can think of. I'm like going through all the designs in my head.
For me, they look quite cool. And I remember watching I think it was on the Doctor Who Confidential, when they were saying they wanted to make it look like these were something that were designed by a modern company. You know, they're meant to look kind of sleek and they do. They look cool, I think, anyway. And the way they stomp around is really good for a villain. I think they're quite intimidating.
Oh yeah,
They could do
father
with
and
guns,
son
though.
reunited with this episode.
Father and son.
Barty Crouch and Barty Crouch Jr.
Oh,
finally
yeah.
on screen together again.
Barty Crouch.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Although, what's his name? Was it Summit Plack, Lloyd Plack, or
Roger Lloyd Pack.
that's him? He hammed it up quite a bit.
He
in this
hammed
episode.
it so much.
Well,
But
He
I
was
know.
classic villain.
Honestly,
in a
I
modern
love it.
Doctor Who.
I love
I
it
know what
personally.
you mean.
It's
I
like,
know what you mean.
do you remember Davros hamming it up in Genesis of the Daleks? They're obviously going for a
Yeah.
Davros analog, not analog, parallel.
Yeah.
Aren't they? She's got the
Yeah,
wheelchair and everything.
okay. And the whole creation turning against the creator.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've got the guy who gets killed in the pre-opening titles scene really hams up his death scream as well. I don't know if you remember. He does like the Luke Skywalker "No, that's impossible" face as he dies.
Better look up some stuff about this episode.
But this, it's another instance of what I think we've said before is some of our favourite stuff about Russell the Davis era is Rose's family.
Yes.
And even though they're
It was
parallel
nice to
Rose's
see the
family, they're still
parallel-
great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's still Rose's family, though.
exactly.
Be it a dog or a human, it's still Rose's Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, in this universe, Rose is pretty close to a Pokemon being a dog.
Just
I
something on
have
your
said
mind.
it all
Richard.
this time. Rose was a bitch. And this
Yeah.
episode proved it.
There we go. Proven.
Do you know why I said that?
Because you're looking at a picture of
Doing some
Statland.
Pokemon.
Yeah, because they've leaked a new Pokemon by accident for the stuff for Pokemon Go.
They've leaked a new
Okay.
Pokemon by accident.
Yeah,
I don't. I'd rather not No.
I would like
In
to know.
surprising turn of events, what may very well be the new Pokemon has appeared to have leaked in network traffic of Pokemon Go, with thanks to a person for noticing it.
Fair enough.
It's not presently confirmed, but it looks kind of cute. Like,
Take me
if
headphones
like
out, hang on.
if like Ditto was arms
Right.
and like a golden bolt, golden nut on its head, with
Yeah.
like an eye in the middle.
Isn't this just like a trophy or something? That's what it looks like.
I think it looks adorable.
Yeah, it would be quite adorable if that is. I just honestly that doesn't look like a Pokemon to me.
It does look a little bit.
Because why would
Yeah.
it be in Let's Go anyway?
This is a fair point.
Or Pokemon Go rather. I'm not buying it yet. I don't buy it. That doesn't make sense to me.
Finished Pokemoning yet?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Come on, it's not like we're talking about Warhammer, is it? You know Pokemon.
No, but I don't want to. If it whatever it is.
Oh, speaking of, Kill Team's pretty fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Did you? Did you have fun last night at Kill Team? Yeah.
It wasn't last night. It was last week. You
That's-
numbnut.
That's what I meant. It's last podcast night.
Your opinion is therefore invalid because you got the day wrong. Ha.
That's true. I'm factually
But
accurate.
yes, it is good. It is really good fun. There's another one on the 27th, which I can't make, annoyingly.
Yeah, I better go to that then.
Just bring your Tau. It's really casual
towel?
there. And this, your Tau. You can run your Tau
Oh yeah,
as a kill team.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's like you said,
they're all
towel.
super friendly and really nice, and they'll teach you all the rules. It's pretty similar to 40k, so
Yeah, well, it is 4K really, isn't it? But with Kill
Yeah.
Teams.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I've got Cadians, and I've got a whole new set of Tyranids.
Do you know what? I
Go
really
for
should have
it.
done Cadian, shouldn't I? Because they've got my initials in them. KD.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Cadia is spelled with a C, but
Yeah. Well, I spell the K in my name with a C.
since when?
I spell the K. See, my name is spelled Kristian, but the K is spelled with a C. It's CA.
It's invisible. It's an invisible.
That's how I spell K.
There's an invisible C in front of the K.
No. The K is spelt with a C.
So, why is the Cybermen?
Yes.
Honestly, you think the way we're dancing around it, you'd think that we're not actually that interested in this episode, but it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's a great episode. We get
There's
more.
not a lot. There's not a lot of for us to take the piss out of and
Yeah.
critique.
Well, we can talk.
like it, so
We can talk
what else
about.
can we say?
Sorry. We can talk about Mickey, fan favorite Mickey, who like there's a bit where Rose runs off in one direction, and Mickey runs off in the other direction, and the
Oh, yeah.
doctor's between them, and Mickey
Yeah.
says, "Well, go on then, follow her. You can only chase one of us. It's not going to be me, is it?"
Yeah,
Which is a very good point.
Yeah.
that whole scene. Like, we recently rewatched it with Ray's girlfriend for the reaction channel,
Yeah.
and we were just clapping for that bit. Or I think I did at least. I can't
See,
remember.
that's how you do character development.
Yeah.
Oh, like early on, like even like season 1, Mickey would have just gone with him.
Yeah.
Whereas Rose still seems a bit bipolar. Like in certain episodes, like Girl in the Fireplace, I think she was quite productive. But in this one, she's gone back to being stroppy Rose from.
Ozzy,
Yeah.
she I mean, she is trying to talk to her dad who died.
Yeah, but we've been through this.
It's like I think it's you kind
Also,
of
you know why? Different writers.
Mm.
Girl in the Fireplace
Oh,
was
yeah.
Moffat. This is Tom McRae.
yeah.
Although I did get pointed out to recently, going back a few episodes, notice how there
Yeah.
was quite a change in the Doctor's personality between New Earth and Tough and Claw.
Huh, there
Yeah.
was, wasn't there?
New Earthy was all serious, you can't be doing this is bad. Tooth and Claw, happy, joking, I am not amused, bet you a tenner on that.
Hmm. Well, I mean, like,
And they're both Russell T Davis scripts as well.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose. In Tooth and Claw though, as soon as the shit starts to hit the fan, he goes serious though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
also,
he
there's no.
does.
The
Yeah.
thing is, like, there's no real sense of time, ironically. Like between the Christmas invasion and New Earth, they are canonically like next to each other.
Yeah.
However, we have no idea how much time has passed between New Earth and Tooth and Claw.
Yeah.
So it could have been a couple of days, it could have been weeks between it where they've done other things.
But then never mind.
What?
But then in School Reunion, he goes back to the serious type. Yeah.
Does he?
He was pretty serious about the situation in School Reunion.
He's probably trying to show off to Sarah Jane, though.
This is mainly just the fact that the writing is inconsistent. That's all it is. Just
So
saying.
Cybermen.
I really,
Yeah.
I know it's a cheap gag, but the fact that parallel universe Mickey is called Ricky is hilarious.
Yeah, especially after everything we've had with the Doctor.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
Ozzy, you mentioned that you wished that Mickey and Jake from CBBC had run off together as a couple.
Yeah, there was.
I think you're about to say what I was about to say.
The deleted scene.
Yep, the deleted scene.
Yeah, where Jake basically confirms him and Ricky were boyfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it.
Of course he knows it.
So yeah.
Well,
Canon. What else happens? The reveal of the fact that Jackie has been turned into a Cyberman is just is brutal in just how matter of fact it is.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool.
Like a Cyberman just stomps up to Pete and says, "Oh, I recognize you. I was your wife. Have fun." That's
Now die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're not They're not killed. They're upgraded.
Yes, they're made better.
You can't say kill. This is a kids show.
But they're not killed. They're just tormented.
That's what you can in Doctor Who, though, can't you?
Yeah, but this was 2006.
There's been quite a lot of deaths in Doctor Who.
Yeah, I think
One or two.
Nah, they were all fine. It was like rubber bullets and stuff.
Okay.
Rich, you're thinking of Power Rangers.
Am I?
That just
I suppose the explosions always happen behind them, isn't it? God damn it, Bruce Cash.
Power Rangers is the one where you never say death, kill, die.
I'm pretty sure they do at some point.
It's always destroy. Maybe certain ones. Only one person in this room doesn't care. You're outnumbered, bitch!
We all have our trifecta of stuff.
Yeah.
We all come together in the middle of the Triforce as one glorious whole.
Oh, so you are one glorious whole.
Talking of
References.
Love it.
yeah, talking of rubber bullets always reminds me of Red Dwarf in the Better Than Life episode, where he's watching a news report that says the game was so popular upon its release that rubber nuclear weapons had to be employed to disperse the crowds.
When was that?
I don't
Better Than
remember
Life.
that, but it sounds funny.
After all, this
Yeah,
is Better Than Life.
Better Than Life. No, I don't remember that at all.
It's right at the very beginning when he's watching Groovy Channel 27.
Funky groovy channel 27.
A missing page of the Bible has been found. If authenticated, it's believed to have been placed at the beginning of the Bible and reads, "To my darling Candy, all characters portrayed within this book are entirely fictitious, and any resemblance to any characters, living or dead, is entirely coincidental."
I need to go back.
It's
to them.
those 3 episodes, Crichton, Better Than Life, and Thanks for the Memory, were the only
You
3
had them on
episodes I
video.
had on video. Yes, so I know them basically
Really?
off by heart.
Which is
I remember
ironic because
following
Series
them
2 was
so
the
much.
only series I never had on video.
Oh, we should have met up more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
do your ha club things.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Nah.
Didn't they
You
change
know
it?
how there's like dragging things up from the depths of hell? That's like proper archaeology, that shit is.
They changed it to happy, didn't they?
What?
After our time.
I don't remember that at all.
So I don't know what, I guess HA still stands for Henbury area, but I don't know what PPY stands for. Piss poor acronym. Initialism with a Y. There we are.
I'm trying to come up with a funny acronym and I got nothing.
Hembury area piss. But it's got to be piss poor.
No, or like parenting protective yokels. I don't know.
Hembury area protective parents yacht. We'll go on a yacht. That starts with Y.
Hembury area
Yachts and zebras.
parents protecting youths.
Yes.
There you go. That sounds stupid enough, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, Cybermen.
Now here's a question for you.
Here's a question.
Here's one for you. What yay or nay to the fact that the Cybermen have to walk up to people and electrocute them to kill them, or would you rather they just had guns? Question to the floor.
Oh. I suppose giving them guns makes them more deadly.
Yeah.
The reason I ask is because obviously it makes sense that the bad guys would come in with all firepower to try and take over the world, etc. And they get more firepower later on, spoilers. But it's also kind of makes them a little bit more scary, the fact that they actually have to walk up to you and grab you to death.
I suppose
Great, thanks. So, Idiot's Lantern.
Hang on. Go ahead, Oz.
Yeah, no, I suppose it's more scary to the person they're walking up to. But
It's kind of the same thing like the Borg.
yeah,
Whereas it's like, yes, you can unload all your weapons into them that you want. They're still going to march up to you and they're still going to kill you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's more intimidation thing. Like, they don't need to kill you at distance because they can do it at close range, and they will.
I think like the Borg
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Star Trek Online when we played it, Rich, where they were very
The Borg in Star Trek Online are
slowly
not
coming
representative of the
towards.
proper collective.
Pardon?
The Borg in Star Trek Online are not representative of the proper
Okay,
collective.
okay. Watch out!
Mostly.
They're very slowly gaining on us.
Okay, to be fair, they have revamped it a lot since you last played. It's actually playable now. Not saying that it wasn't before. It's just, it's a lot more fun now.
Well, I'll take that as what you said
You
it
can
was.
play as the Jem'Hadar.
Oh.
Do
I know
you
what that
guys
is.
know what came before the Borg?
The Aorg?
Cybermen?
No, the Cybermen. So, this thing with the Doctor, do you think that's him giving up 10 years of his overall life, or just 10 years of that regeneration?
I
I
can't
would have said
remember
overall.
what happened, actually. What did you do?
Rem-
Gave
The
life back
Doctor-
to the crystal because they were trapped in an alternate
Ah,
dimension
right.
because science.
Which was a bit pulled out of their ass, by the way, but
What was he? What was he keeping it up there? Was he?
no, he just sort of blows on it.
Yeah,
And-
I know. I know.
It gives the energy, yeah. It's, yeah.
But then again, he kind of does the same thing later on with
Just the
River,
Doctor's
doesn't he?
electric butt plug.
Wow, okay, that came out of nowhere.
He pulled it out of his ass.
What, he blows on River and gives her...
Well, yeah, when she breaks her hand, breaks her wrist even. In
Oh,
Angels Take Manhattan.
did he blow on it? Oh, Christ.
I don't know, he
can't
did
remember.
something to it and he gave
I know he
some of his
fixed...
regeneration energy away.
Oh.
My memory of Matt Smith's time isn't as good as it is Tennant and Capaldi, but I always just remembered him sort of glowing,
Yeah, it's a vague
Just
sort of
like
glow.
transfer of energy. Yeah, he didn't just sort of blow on it, and it's
But it's the
yeah.
same concept though, isn't it? Giving
yeah,
away your
but they
regeneration
didn't-
energy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you
anyway,
audibly
back to
shove
my
your shoulders at me? I know
original-
I'm right.
Back to my original question.
Hmm.
What did we think it was? Is because I always assumed it was the regeneration that it took.
Well, 'cause he says it takes, 10 years off his life, doesn't it?
Yeah, but each Doctor normally refers to themselves as that regeneration, unless obviously speaking about regeneration and the fact that there was other ones before him.
It must be 10 years off of that regeneration.
That's what I assumed. Yeah,
Because that's what his current life is, isn't it? And it's like, because
Yeah.
you could die of old age in a regeneration and then regenerate.
as was proven.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just felt a bit chilly.
That's the. Yes.
Well, and he got picked up by his 12th self and gallivanted around some thing gallivanted around an alien spaceship and the war for half hour, 45 minutes before finally regenerating.
That's true. You kind of miss the subtleties of that when you watch the original one, don't you? It's only when you watch the more recent one that you realise everything you missed the first time round.
Yeah. Everything that wasn't thought of the first time round.
That's always the way, isn't it?
They did they were spoofing or what's the word where it's like
Homage.
No, social commentary. That's what I was thinking. On the whole Bluetooth
The AirPods,
AirPods.
Yeah, because
Being constantly connected, huh? It's ironic now. isn't it?
Bluetooth was the next big thing. Whereas now, if they did a Cybermen story, it would be people's iPhones and smartwatches, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or they somehow upgrade you through a Snapchat filter.
Or like a Google Glass type thing where it's glasses that have got all the computers in it, like that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, that Black Mirror episode where someone gets
I
blocked.
haven't seen any Black
That
Mirror.
was-
No.
It's a bit weird. It's a bit hit and miss. I haven't seen any of the recent Netflix ones, but I watched it when it was on Channel 4.
Apparently the sci-fi one won like an award or something.
Oh.
Some of them were.
I think I saw trailers for it because YouTube wouldn't stop showing trailers for it at a certain period.
Thanks, YouTube, getting in the way of what we want to watch
Yeah.
on your own damn website.
Coming from us, the people who don't get paid by ad revenue.
I beg your
Christian,
pardon?
how's your YouTube?
Oh, I
I was gonna say we don't get paid. He does.
I think
Yeah,
it's so good when YouTube serves up adverts that people can watch. I think it really increases the user experience.
And as a viewer,
As a viewer, I use AdBlock.
of course you do.
I used to I used to switch AdBlock off and leave Privacy Badger on, which just stops the adverts tracking you. But I got so annoyed with seeing the same adverts over and over again. If you write anything on your computer, you need to use. Shut up.
I was looking through Cybermen ages that they had in the jungle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was a bit weird, but
Oh yeah, I just realised that guy was meant to be like the Nider of to Lumix Davros, wasn't
Oh
he?
yeah, shit.
The who?
It is very much a Cyberman version of Genesis.
Yeah. Nider
It's
was
a
Davros'
classic
right-hand man
reference,
in
yeah.
Genesis of the Daleks.
I'm
Thank
trying
you.
to think if he had the left hand or right hand
That's
missing.
just what I wanted to hear.
This
Have
this
his
story
left or
was
right hand missing?
Davros. He must have used his right hand.
I think it's the right one. No, it's the right one.
The thing is,
Is
I
it
know
the
right now that Ozzy is actually physically acting it out to try and figure out which one it is.
Yeah, I've got a picture of him. He's got his right hand.
My internet's
His left
no,
hand's missing.
it's swapped though.
Nani?
He's faking.
Oh no, ignore me. They've
Was the
just
image back to front?
They've just metalized it. Sorry, I was looking at the modern Davros and they've just added metal to it. I was thinking that was the bad hand and they've replaced it with metal.
It's the same Davros, surely.
Yeah, no, I was the image confused. Yeah, I saw that as well. The image confused me. No, but the classic Davros, his hand was just skin, but now he's got like a metal
The claw.
the claw that awakens people from
My fucking
death.
god.
is Torchwood. The risen mitten. He's wearing a risen mitten.
That picture though.
Yeah.
It's a shame you don't do custom thumbnails for each episode because that would be the one for this episode.
I'm not stealing someone else's thumbnail.
Oh dear.
I mean, not when it's that obvious anyway.
No.
But anyway, I think that's all we have to say on the matter from the sound of things.
It was based off the audiobook Spare Parts, which was another
Oh.
What was
sort
it?
of Cyberman. That's what it says on the Doctor Who wiki anyway.
Yeah. It says it on Wikipedia as well.
Ah.
It was confirmed by Doctor Who magazine number 368. Russell T Davies had previously described Spare Parts, along with The Holy Terror, as some of the finest drama ever written for any genre in any medium anywhere.
Ever.
Really?
Spare Parts author Mark Platt received a fee and was credited in the end titles, quote, with thanks to Mark Platt, end quote. And there is a nod in the dialogue with Mickey labelling himself a spare part.
Oh, okay.
But it's not a simple rewrite, it's just
I've
inspired
heard
by.
Spare Parts be banged on about quite a bit.
Early drafts of this story featured body shops where wealthy people would purchase new cybernetic limbs.
Oh.
Davies vetoed this element because he found it unbelievable.
I mean,
It's a bit too futuristic, I think.
yeah, it's not really
Yeah.
20 minutes into the future, is it?
It's more
Well,
Citizen
Pete's World,
Siege.
I think, was meant to be like a year or two ahead of ours,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but still, it's not 21st century sort of thing you'd expect. It's like late 21st century, early 20th century
Yeah.
stereotype.
Sorry, this section of the Wikipedia page is really good. He also instructed Tom McRae to toe down the differences between the parallel universe versions of characters and their real universe counterparts. He says, I think it was one of those great lessons about the freedom of sci-fi as well as its greatest dangers, because when you're creating a parallel world, you suddenly get excited by saying everyone can wear eye patches, said Davis, referring to the alternative Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart in Inferno.
Oh. And it's very much, you can just add a moustache to someone to make them evil.
No, it's not a moustache, it's an evil goatee.
Okay.
South Park does
Did
that
you
really
not
well.
see that episode of Star Trek?
That's what I was referencing, but it was a while ago.
I like it when
Spock's evil goatee, which
South-
I think you can actually get in Star Trek Online.
Oh, God.
when South Park has the evil universe, every time, like, for example, Cartman and evil Cartman are on the same screen, there's like a line down the middle of the screen where they haven't lined up the two opposites properly. Love it.
It's like little details like that are just fantastic.
In other news, Jackie's 40th birthday in this episode is a reference to the 40th anniversary of the broadcast of The 10th Planet,
Oh, really?
which was
yeah,
the 40th
yeah.
anniversary at that time.
Oh, this is interesting. Production order. After this one came Army of Ghosts.
Oh,
So they
that
filmed
makes
all the
sense.
Cybermen episodes together.
Makes a
That
lot of
makes
sense.
sense, I suppose.
It's almost as if they
Yeah.
planned this stuff.
Right?
And just that, yeah, it opened my mind and made more sense.
So,
Next
Moving on.
episode, this one's rather forgettable,
Oh.
actually. Well, actually, we need to rate Cybermen's, but what were you owing about?
Oh no, I've read
Oh,
on.
dear,
Okay,
oh dear.
so it says, according to The Sun, that reputable source, Roger Lloyd Pack broke his leg days before filming on the episode, requiring the scripts to be rewritten to place his character John Lumick in a wheelchair. However, the next sentence then says that the writer of the episode told Doctor Who magazine that was just not the case at all.
Bullshit.
are you saying that the Sun
Sun
was
lies.
not accurate?
Are you saying the tabloids lie? What could
They fabricated evidence? Well, colour me shocked.
Dear oh dear. How can
How
we get
dare
this
they.
message out there? Maybe we could just leave it on someone's voicemail and wait for someone to listen to it. I don't know. But yeah, anyway,
Should we rate the Cyber episode?
yes.
I mean, it's a solid 8.
Took the words right
Yeah.
out of my brain.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's not the best, but it's fantastic. Or
It's-
brilliant. Molto
It's no
bene.
kill the moon, let's be fair.
Thank God for that.
It's no Idiot's Lantern.
Oh.
Let's be fair. The episode.
No.
that we
I would
move
rather
on
watch
to
The
now.
Idiot's Lantern than Kill the Moon.
Yeah.
But Idiot's Lantern is very forgettable, to be
We
honest.
will have to
Yeah.
do Idiot's Lantern next time because some people have gone off on so many
Sacre bleu.
tangents. I mean, we've
How? People went off on tangents? How dare they?
Seems to be a thing with us by this point.
yeah,
Don't know what you're talking about. I stayed on topic the whole time.
just a very broad topic. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. You know, Rose being a Pokemon and all that, you know.
One final thought from Rise of the Cyberman and Age of Steel is Pete Tyler saying that he thought he was broadcasting to the Secret Service. What do I get? Scooby-Doo and his gang. You've
Yeah.
even got the van.
And it turns out that Pete was a little mole
Yeah.
in the works, yeah.
Yeah. The Mole Cribs Causeway.
The mole. these episodes again just shows how much I love everything about Rose apart from Rose herself. I love her ex-boyfriend. I love her mum. I love her dad. I love the parallel universe version of her. But Rose just
But that
grates me
though.
for some reason. I don't know.
Are you talking about the dog or the girl?
The girl.
Okay.
You know, the
Oh,
bitch.
Wow.
Which one was I talking about? That's the question. Right in.
Should that be the poll?
Or just do like which tangent was your favorite?
Oh,
Maybe that's what we should start doing for the polls by this point. Maybe the polls should be, should these guys even do Doctor Who reviews by this point?
Yes, of course we should. We started, so we'll finish.
exactly. If it takes us 3,000 years, so by the time we finish, we'll be there. We'll
After
be
10,000 years, we'll be free.
I mean, if it's going to take us 3,000 years, I got to get like pre-advance warning because I got a thing on Saturday. So.
I love how
we only do it the Thursday or the Friday every week for 3,000 years.
yeah.
Man. But we can get that done at like at least half that.
I live in hope that one day I'll be able to finish my AZ from Pokemon X and Y reference without you talking about the lady who's been trapped for 10,000 years. It's like our eternal struggle: light versus dark, yin v yang, AZ versus the lady who's been trapped for 10,000 years.
Basically, Christian references AZ with the 3,000 years, and then I pump it up to 10,000 years to go Rita Repulsa.
It's like it's inflation.
I mean, with the 10,000 years, you could either give you such a crick in the neck, or after 10,000 years, I'm free. So.
There's a myriad of options for 10,000 years. That's a joke because a myriad is 10,000. Just thought I'd better explain that.
Or you could like up the ante by 4 and go in the grim darkness of future. There's only war.
That's true. But what does 4 mean? Well, if the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit is 3.
3 plus 1 equals 4.
That's the Trinity and creation. So what is 40,000? It's a myriad of creations.
40 million creations. Creation is a thing that you do to get more of some things. Making more things is what you do to make more games. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Exactly. And on that bombshell, go away.